Good morning. Welcome. This is Trading Futures Live. My name is Franco, and I'll be trading futures live today, February 1st of 2023. Very busy day. We did have some unemployment numbers. Private unemployment came out at 8:15. But today is one of the busiest days of the week. Fed meeting, JOLTS job opening, ISM manufacturing PMI. So let's jump right into it. Let's see what we can expect today. So let's go to the pre-market screen. This is like summarized. I do have the investing. So we do have manufacturing PMI at 945. Let's just watch this one. It's better. Final manufacturing PMI 945. ISM manufacturing PMI at 10. So I want to put alerts for this ones, right? I got into in the habit of putting alerts. I do think it's very important. JOLTS job opening. There we go. Crude oil inventories 10:30. And then at 2 p.m., I don't know if I can make it. I said yesterday I will be doing a live stream for the FOMC. I'm not 100% sure. If I'm back, I need to go out like around noon. If I am back by the time, probably I will do it. But for now, I'm not going to promise it. All right, so today, federal funds rate. Let's put here CME group Fed Watch. All right. All right, so it's 98% probable that we have a rate hike of 0.25%. Right? 98%. So that's what is going to happen this afternoon. And then on the next Fed meeting, which is in March, they're estimating 84%. But this might change a little bit depending on Powell's speech and press conference this afternoon. On the May, yeah, very low probability for more hikes. So probably today and March 22nd are going to be the last ones. Okay. So that's good. That's good. I think it's good. Let's jump right into the dollar, because the dollar was going higher yesterday, big time. I'm talking about like 0.5% here, and we encounter, like I said, we won't just clear out this area so easily. Now this can change today. It all depends on what happens, on the level of hawkishness, of dovishness that Powell has today. Will influence this chart big time today. And just to see what is going on in this area, I want to go to a lower time frame, because we have had a consistent selling since the morning. So this is London Open, right? So this is an area that I need to be careful of, right? When I'm trading, this is going to be a long, right? Now, the market is not going up, right? Even though the dollar is dropping big time, the market is gapping down. Now, the Nasdaq is flat. Nasdaq is flat. S&P minus 0.35. Now, what is influencing the Nasdaq is this one, right? Rates are going down. That's why the Nasdaq is holding better. But the rest of the markets are dropping a little bit, not much. We do have this demand. I don't think it's a very effective demand. It was created yesterday at 8 in the morning. Yeah, was it yesterday? No, sorry, this was Monday. This was Monday. Then we have London Open right here. There you go, where we're at right now. So I wouldn't be impressed if we just bounce from this level, this white line, okay, to the other white line, okay? And if this is the case, we might have a drop at the open, like this, right? This is the short theory, right? And this is the long theory, like, okay? For me to take a long today, in this area is going to be hard because I will need the dollar to continue to go down, right, and prove that this area is actually violated, right? What I mean is that, like, all this area is a buying area 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times now in the London session. So I wouldn't take a long while the dollar is here, okay? So if you think that long is a good possibility, well, it might have support. It might be supported by the internals, right? Let's say I see a long opportunity, right? It's very risky, at least for my trading plan, to take a long while the dollar is in this area. So for now, I am neutral bearish. Okay. Now rates are dropping, right? This makes me a little bit bullish on the NQ, but let's go down to a lower time frame and see what we have here. Three in the morning, like overnight, not the best one, but this one is last Thursday, so this one might be something here. Okay, so yes, rates are dropping, but are encountering some sort of demand right there, and this double bottom here is very significant. Okay, so we cannot ignore all this area from here to this pivot. Now 3.46, right? And if we go to the daily, you can see how the market is hovering around the 350 big time. See that? Majority of the trading happens here, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if we just bounce to 350. I'm talking about before the Fed meeting. Now we will move like either to the upside or the downside after 2 p.m. Okay, it's yet to see to what direction is this gonna go. Morning. All right, so this is the 10-year yield. Bearish on the yield. That makes me a little bit bullish on the NQ. Right now the VIX is gapping up, but look, we did have an engulfing red candle yesterday. That means more bearishness is pricing in this index, right? I said a lot of times, like, this pattern here, drop base drop after drop base drop, and every time we have an engulfing red candle, it signal to me that there's a lot of bearishness in the VIX. Okay. All right, just give me 1 second here. All right, there you go. All right, so that is the VIX. Even though it's gapping up, every time we gap up, like yesterday we gapped up, here we gapped up and sustained, but we've been consistently gapping up every day and then sell off. See that? All right, so neutral on this side. Here it gives me neutral bearish, and among all the instruments that I use for my trading, for my market context, I think the dollar is the one that I could give more weight to, and I would say, like, all right, for now I'm neutral bearish. Can that change? Yes, I already put these scenarios. If we break to the downside and we retest this, then that'll be different, okay? But for now, this is what I got. Okay, let's go to the commodities just to see. Crude oil recovered yesterday, and it's pretty much flat. It doesn't make sense if you tell me, all right, should this thing be up or down? And I would say, all right, so look at the dollar. Where's the dollar going? This thing should be going up, right? But it's not. It's basically flat. Okay. Same case for gold. Even like more pronounced on silver, which is dropping 0.5%, and copper. See that? There's some supply and demand components on this, right? But I would say the dollar drives all these prices big time. Now, on lumber, we continue to go up. So this chart tells me the Fed is not done yet. Look, we have a spike of, wow, I would say like 65% since the beginning of the year on lumber. That's not good. Okay. Now these are levels from these were levels from 2019, like right here, this pivot, right? And then after the pandemic, we all know what happened. But yes, the fact that lumber is going up is not a good signal. Okay. All right, so that's what we got here. Let's go to the 500. Please don't take my trades. Today I'm starting back with real money. I will be applying the same measurements, timer after any trade. I will be watching the internals and writing down everything that goes through my mind, just to try to map my decision making matrix today. And well, I've been doing it for the last 2 weeks, so it has worked on me very good. So I think it's a good strategy, right? So today I will be extra careful because it's my first day after 2 weeks off. If you guys know, my February was not a good month. So I traded from the 9th to the 13th, and I decided to stop real money. Probably lost like $3,000 or something. And then all evaluations here till yesterday. Now, new month, I do think I am ready to make it work, and that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna apply the discipline, apply the plan, right, and try to execute the best way we can. So 5 more minutes for the market to open. I'm gonna go ahead and pour me a coffee while we wait. Good morning, Jingling. Welcome. All right. I don't know why I do have this overnight low. The overnight low is not this. The overnight low is down here. There we go. Must have moved somehow. Oh, do you know what? We do have important earnings today. We do have. We did have some in the morning. I know Piton is moving. Yeah, he's up 6%. We do have Meta in the afternoon, so that will certainly affect the NQ. All right, so let's the market is open already. Let's focus our attention into making good trades. Feel free to type in the chat any ideas that you have. You cannot see it here because there is a supply. But here's the overnight high. It's probable that the dollar is dropping. So I don't have it here. I need to put it. Good morning. Yeah, the dollar's not dropping. Dollar's holding. Is holding after. All right, so here's the deal. So at 8:15, which is the FX open for the US market, the dollar started created a drop. It's not the best. It's not the best, right? But I need this to be clear before I attempt any long. Sorry, any short. All right, so this is a very good spot to trade from to the long side. Now, if I do this, right, I have my risk already set at 500, yes. And how much is this? 2. All right, and how much is 2 to 1? All right, so let's read the internals. Internals are not positive. Internals are not positive. It's very negative. Although ADQD is on the negative side, I don't see this as a very high probable trade. Just need the dollar to give me some sort of signal, and it is giving me some sort of signal. It's rejecting that base drop from 8 in the morning. Volume on the Fed meetings tend to be low and dry at the open, but then later it catches up. I'll replay it later. Give me 1 second. I 3 more minutes for this 7-minute. Yeah, the dollar is yeah, there we go. That was the case. So internals are not very positive, and the dollar is not giving up. So the dollar is bouncing from that. It's bouncing. So we might have some down trend right before the meeting. If I want to say, all right, where can I trade this thing short? I would dare to say like this. Is humongous. 23 to 40 is 17 points. So I will be just putting one contract here. Yes. And to the overnight low. Probably on the next candle. So here's the thing. I don't want to see the dollar just continue to go up, because if the dollar continues to go up, it's going to find some supply. All right, so one more minute on the 7-minute. Volume is low. Volume is low so far. Is 17,000 orders. This candle might be like 25,000 orders, but doesn't look like it's going to complete that. ADQD negative, very negative, like minus 400. So I won't engage in this trade until the next 7-minute candle. Ten seconds. RTY going higher though. All right, some sort of exhaustion on the tick chart. That's good. That is actually good. I just need this to just tap my zone. it tapped it, and it's bouncing to the downside. Yeah. All right, so that's is not the right time yet. I just need the dollar to give me the reaction. All right, so I do have the order there. All right, I'm in this thing. Let's see how this works. All right, this thing is it looks like it's being bought here. I am sure, but if we lose this trade, it's just one trade. Yeah, the dollar is changing direction, so yeah, I really thought the dollar might give me some sort of boost here, but it's not. So yeah, I don't think this trade will work. Now it's creating some sort of accumulation here, which is not good for me. Yeah. Let's see if the dollar changes, but it doesn't look like. Yeah. All right, so the news is in 2 minutes. We have manufacturing PMA or something. Yeah, PMI. So the dollar is reversing. Let's see if this trade works. I mean, the area is right there. I mean, I cannot do anything. It is what it is. Now, I know it's been bought here. This area, the 2370 is very sensitive. So I'm gonna put the stop break even. I think I'm already like 1-to-1 or something. I know the report is coming, so this thing can just blow my zone in no time. All right, so we did have the news, very little reaction. We're a break even. Like worst case scenario, we get break even. Yeah. A bounce is prone. Yeah. That's okay. All right, so we got break even in the trade. We got break even in the trade. We need to now put the timer. And get out of the computer. Yeah, this area was, I mean, I do think still probably will work, but yeah, the dollar is not helping us. How much were we? 106, 123. 106, 123. $17 points, 16 points, like $300. So we took that from the threshold, right? Now is moved up. That's the way it works. I have no idea why. Oh, is this supply and demand or ICT? What do you use? Yeah, I do supply and demand. I do supply and demand. Margins? No, I don't think they did. Let me. I haven't gotten any email or something. No. Why do you say that? I haven't gotten any email or something. No, no. They usually do it when the market is crazy, like when it's dropping too much or something, when the volatility is too high. But drop base drop, drop base drop, like this type of formation, right? And then some sort of retest, right, to this area. Some sort of retest, right? And then a further drop, right? This is the shape, drop, base drop, and all these wicks here, boom. I took this one, and it still hasn't been violated though. Not valid for me anymore. I need to let the timer pass. But yeah, that's how I do it. No, it doesn't work like that, Payman. It's not because of news events. No. It's because of market volatility. So what usually happens is that the market is getting crazy, dropping 2% a day, 3% a day, 4%, and then you had suddenly have like minus 5% or something, and then the brokers say, all right, so let's just jack up margins a little bit. It's not something that is just immediate. Yeah. See, yeah, margin is normal. I put the timer, but I need to step away from the computer. Right, so and there's 4 more minutes. I'm gonna take that minute just to rest and decompress off of the trade. All right, so we did have the report. Let's see what came out of that report. Final manufacturing PMI, better than expected. Not bad. Then we have a 10 ISM manufacturing PMI and JOLTS job opening. So merely 5 minutes away. Then after that, we have pretty much clean schedule till FOMC. So I just have taken one trade, and it was a break even. Now, break-even trades are not very good for the type of accounts that I'm trading, right? The threshold is moving. It didn't move much, like $300 probably. Yeah, 20 seconds for the timer to go off, but 16.75 is $330. 16.75 times 20 is $335 plus commission $345. That's okay. So we can get rid of this. So now we got a few zones created to the upside. Like I said, this one is the best one. Sorry, this one right here is the best one, right? It was never violated. Now we did create this one. We still have the supply. This is an overnight supply from a few days ago. When was it? When did the market drop? Monday? Yeah. So here's 2 in the morning. Not very effective, but it's putting its... Look, it has held price. It has held price since yesterday. And by the way, we did have this yesterday, as I do have this one too. We did have this one, so I haven't touched it. So I wouldn't try this short right now. ADQD is just going higher, and the tick chart is spending a lot of time on the upside. The only negative here, is that the dollar is close to the demand. That's the only thing that I don't like. The Dow is still negative. NQ is flat. ES is flat. RTY is slightly positive. why I do not take this supply. It's been tested so many times, and especially here overnight, like at 7 in the morning, we actually went through it. Like we used up the entire supply. Can that move prices lower? Yes, but I wouldn't take it because there is a lower probability just because it's used up, right? Picture this like a glass of water. Every time you have a sip, right, less water is in the glass. So that's how I see these areas, okay? Here's the first sip of water, right? So that there's still water in the glass. Now I had a large sip, right? Probably very little left. And then you had this sip, right? Right now, I don't know. Oh, look at that. So the report came out. And we did have what? JOLTS, job opening, ISM manufacturing PMI. All right, I don't. All right, so the dollar spiked from that. Dollar went up. Is immediately giving up some of the upside that it had, but not everything. Not everything. So let's see how this goes. All right, JOLTS job opening higher than expected, not good. ISM manufacturing PMI lower than expected, not good. Manufacturing prices higher. Construction spending lower. So pretty much bad news in all the reports that we just had. To be honest, I don't want to get into this mess. We haven't moved much since the open. So where's the open? There you go, right here. So look, we've been ranging 55 points. That's nothing for the NQ. So we need to be aware of that. Till we break this, it's hard for me to think about taking any trade. And if there is one more hour and we haven't taken any trade, I think is a good signal just to wait till the afternoon. Why do you say that? I'm not very bullish, but I do think he wants to talk the market down. That's his intention. I don't know if he's able to do it, but I think that's his intention. Because there's this phenomenon called the wealth effect. When stocks are down and housing prices, mostly housing prices, I would say like 80% housing prices, right? When house prices are down, people feel less rich and then spends less, and then inflation comes down. And I think that's JP mission right now, just talk inflation down. Not even, well, they're doing, rates and tightening QT, right? But the psychological part is a essential or vital, I would say, component on the economy. Market is not going down. Look, market is flat. Like, yeah, the YM is 0.6% down. I don't know. Oh. If you have a trade right before 2, it's a lottery. It's 100% a lottery. Like, there's no way to know. We can estimate what he's going to say, right? The tone, whatever, speech. But the market reaction is something that nobody knows. Like, nobody. Unless you're putting billions of dollars, and even with that amount of money, you can get screwed, right? So yeah, that's why we cannot make sense. We cannot make sense of news reports. Like, I've always seen news reports like a very risky type of trade. And there are some traders that just trade the news, but I don't really, I haven't been good at it, never. And I think it's 100% lottery. There's no rush. I just need one trade. I thought we could have some continuation to the downside here, but actually the supply is still valid. Look at this. More time it passes, less that I am attracted to take it, right? But look at this. Came here, came right after the open, came here. I would say with this type of supply, I'm more inclined to think that Jay Powell is gonna tank this thing today. Sellers are showing up here. Look, this type of selling is not you and me. This type of selling is big ass whale, right? This type of sell is a big ass whale, just selling every time it goes to this level. Yeah. It's a boring day. Like, remember, if we can, if you're a good trader in this environment, I applaud you and go for it. Like, make money in this thing, but I cannot. Like, it's hard for me. Yeah, I took a shot here, but now it's is terrible for me, for my type of trading, style of trading. Now, if we break to one side, that's another story. They send you 1099s by the end of the year. Actually, February, the last day of January, they send you a form called 1099, where basically they basically does is that it is your P&L, right? And what is taxable and what is not, and you take that to your accountant. It used to be more complicated in the past, but no way. Are you serious? Wow. Well, but if you're, what are you trading, Yingling? CFDs? Or you trading with a US broker? Because the US broker, is obliged to give you a form. If you're a resident here or a citizen here, you have to give them a a W-9 form, right? If you are foreign, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you need to give them a W-8 form, so they don't deduct any taxes. I got you, but where's your broker? Because where's your broker is very important. If your broker is there, so you're fine. I mean, there's no problem. But if your broker is, oh, there you go. You have a W-8. There you go. That's why. Oh, that's cool. I think Dubai is the same. I think Dubai is the same. All right, so we can discard this. We can discard this one. Oh, and they're in Singapore, so that's wow. That's great. Does anybody can open an account there? If I am, I don't know, like from any other country, not the U.S., because the U.S. We have to pay taxes, even if you make money in anywhere in the world. But let's say I have family members from other countries. Can they just open an account there? First, no U.S. citizen can trade U.S. market. Yeah, no, I know. But if I am from any other country. Oh, wow. I got it. Oh my God. Yeah. One more minute. Let's see if this one, yeah, it doesn't look good though. Well, the dollar is not bad. The dollar is not bad, but yeah, my entry point is not good. Yeah. Oh my God, I got stopped out here. Yeah, I think it's not a good. That was a terrible trade. Should I waited for the new 7 minute? Yeah, this is not just a good. This is not a good environment to be trading. It's just sideways, pure sideways. Yeah, I think I rushed into that trade. Yeah. Yeah, that was my mistake. I didn't wait for the 7 minute to close. I just rushed into it. That was it. Oh my God. That was a mistake. I would have gotten break even probably, and not a losing trade. Yeah, I would have gotten break even. So what if? Yeah. Yeah, new 7 minute is vital for me to wait for it. For the past few months, do you find any spike for basis necessity? What is that? Looking prices? Yeah, like X. Yeah, everything's going up, brother. Has gone up though, and continues to go up. Yeah, I've taken 2 trades, one break even, one losing trade. So I'm entitled to one more. All right, so timer's off. Here's the thing. This was the area that I was watching. 7-minute was here. After the 7-minute closed, boom, we had a little scalp there, but yeah, it never got to my target. My target was around here. I would have gotten break even though, but not a losing trade. Right? So I took it here, stopped me out, and then dropped. Looks like we're finishing up the day like this. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I think maintaining the discipline is number one, right? So put the timer. We do some things. Like the timer is not bad. Like the timer is very good because I took this trade, right? I took this trade, and let me put it here. Okay, this was my second stopped out right here. Sorry, yeah, my second. So I got in here, stopped out here, and then it dropped, right? But when this thing was just moving, I was thinking, damn, I should get in, but I had the timer, so the timer just kept me out of it, right? At the end, it would have been a break-even trade, but the thing is that, yeah, just take the time to rest and to assess what happened in the trade, either good or bad. Yeah, no, till JP talks at 2. This is painful. This is painful. We need to take trades around here or around here. That's where we should be taking trades. In between is just not good. It's becoming riskier and riskier. Yes. 2 Eastern time. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, it's an add-on on trades on Ninja Trader. It's an add-on. It's not defaulted into the platform. I don't think I will because I need to be out. I won't be in my office. If I come back, I need to go out like at 12. If I come back, then yes. Anyway, if I come back on time, I will put I will schedule the live stream. What I usually do, you can go see the channel. What I usually do is I just put like CNBC. We go through the Q&A and we just comment. But I don't trade the FOMC. Like it's too volatile. Unless you know how to trade it and you have experience with it, like you shouldn't be trading. At least for me, like it's very hard. No, it's great. Um, Intertrade is one of the best. The only thing that I don't like about them is the 20/80 split. One Up Trader has a 50% coupon, Franco 50, and you can withdraw money. No, I mean, Intertrade has its positive things, like you can withdraw money from day one, and from, like, if you made $1,000 today, you don't need a threshold, you don't need anything, right? You just withdraw it. But the only thing is that the 80/20, that's the only thing. And you can trade just one account. That's not good. One Up, you can withdraw after the threshold every day, every amount of money. I mean, there's a minimum, I think, but you can withdraw every day too. Still, you can just make one account. They do 90/10. Uh, 80/20 split is a trade-off for what they offer. Do you really have a career path, or is that just bluff? Yeah, I haven't done the career path thing. I usually do the $150,000 in every company. That's the best one that I. Yeah, I know the career path. I haven't done it. I feel more comfortable with the 150,000. I think they had some sort of discount, right, for the career path, like $90. I've gotten some emails. I am -1, -$430. Here it is. It's just freaking sideways. Look. I've taken 2 trades. All right. The first one was here, short here, cover here, break even, and then sold here, stopped out here, and then it dropped. But it is what it is. Now this one I was kind of like ready, but I didn't feel like trading within the range. I probably rather just above this level or below this level, just because we're in such a tight range. If I don't trade in the next 20 minutes, I think I'm gonna call the day off. I need to go out. I need to have lunch before I go out. So. No. Well, I used to, until I got really burned. Elias. Like I couldn't find my way into profitability for those days. Like, yeah, probably once in a while, but it's too volatile. Like, at least for me. I don't need that kind of environment. I don't need the market to get crazy for me to make money, right? I just need normal market. I think it's better for me. It's I got to know the NQ, and I know how it usually behaves, and that's why I stopped trading the RTY. I used to trade a lot the RTY, but I stopped doing it because I just center my attention in this one, and I got really good at it. Like, I think I am good at it. That doesn't mean I'm gonna win every trade, right? But so far this week, 4 winners, 2 losers. Yeah, no, I haven't done much. Because look, what happens is, here's the reality. If I trade the NQ and I win, then I would go to the ES. But by the time, I probably miss a couple of good opportunities. Okay, so what I need to do is just center my attention in the ES for a little bit, but I need to trade this. It's just my way of living, right? I need to make money on this. I think I need to learn more about the ES once I decided to go up in size, and I'm not there yet. Like I'm probably a few years from there now, so there's no rush. I can learn it. I know the majority of you guys trade the ES, and it makes sense. But every trade that I take here can be somehow reflected in the ES. Okay, similarly, not 100%. They correlate probably 97, 96% of the time. So there are a few difference in price action. Like for instance, right now the ES is dropping 0.37%, and oh no, they're very similar, but the price action it might be a little bit different. Actually, the YM is dropping almost 1%, 0.85. How did you go from indicators to simple price action, or did you always? No, I was taught like this, right? I took classes on OTA, so they don't teach you any indicators, right? But then my expectations were like, okay, I need to win every freaking trade that I take if these guys are telling the truth, right? And I got smashed, thinking that I would take every rally-based rally and then I will win, right? And then I realized, I thought like, all right, this is not so simple, right? I need some sort of indicator that, gets me aligned more into the right trade, and then I start using indicators, like you name it. And this was a process probably of 1.5 years or 2 years, I would say. So I would use every sort of indicator, RSI, CCI, like moving averages, you name it, VWAP, like you name it, like every indicator, MACD, I've used it, right? But then I found I find myself just taking the wrong trades. Because if you see the MACD on the daily, it looks, one way, and if you see it in the 5 minutes, it's a completely different story, right? So I found them very lagging on the lower time frame. Like the daily, and it's debatable, but the daily and up, like daily, weekly, monthly, might work better, right, for those type of indicators. But on the very short time frame, especially this one that I use, 500 share bar, it's too lagging. So I went back to this, and that was a period probably of 1 more year trying to figure out what to do. And I used to watch a lot of this guy, Sam Satan, who was like the pioneer, the one who created the system at OTA. And somehow I had to like decipher what he was doing, because he doesn't say specifically, right? He will go to a 30-minute time frame and he would say, all right, this is a good zone, but you need to use multiple time frames and see what happened inside that time frame, right? So I got to my own system in all reality, something that really works for me and works for my psychology too. So the way it works is I use your OTA type of formations, these rally-based rallies, right? Or drop-based drops and rally-based drops. So here is a drop, base, and a rally, right? So it dropped and then it based for a couple candles, 3-4 candles, and then it went up. So this is one type of formation, right? But I need some sort of retest, right? Some candle wick just touching that area just to tell me that the area is good. For instance, this one, I have a drop at the base, and I have some sort of retest right here. So this is a supply of mine. It's not very straightforward. Like, it's not like it's clear textbook, you know, formations every time. So you need to develop your eye, your sight, so you start seeing things that you didn't see before. I tried NQ. I hear ES is much simpler than NQ, but I was drawn to the NQ first. I also noticed NQ is similar, so I decided to, yeah. The NQ is a lot more volatile. So if you account per size and price, NQ is probably 3 times the ES, but it can move more than 3 times the ES in a day. So yeah, NQ is more volatile by design. Also, tech stocks are more volatile than I don't know, Caterpillar or Pfizer or J&J, so on. And bank stocks and so on, right? So yeah, tech is more volatile. So you have more movement. You risk more money, but your profitability can be better. But it's just I wouldn't say that I trade NQ because of that. I trade NQ because I gotten to know it and I feel comfortable and I like it, right? Sometimes I see the ES is, and I need to share more time with it and get to learn more about it. Thanks for your comments, though. All right, so I got here. The dollar is back to the low at 9:30. So it's tricky because the dollar is dropping with the market, right? So the question is, who will end up dropping more, the market or the dollar? So that's the question today. And we have that. It's not so straightforward. It's not very straightforward. So I have this area. This area is good. This area is good. So I will put all right. Yeah, I do have the Discord. Sometimes I'll post the I'll change the description in a little bit, okay? As a matter of fact, I think we do have some time. All right, if you go to the description of today's live stream, I changed the link, so it might work now. It should be working now. Go ahead and try it. No problem. Be aware that you need to accept the terms, just to free myself from any liability. Like, I don't want you to take my trades. I mean, I do this for my own accountability and for, if you want to call it entertainment. I don't think this is entertaining at all, but the industry online just call it like that. As a matter of fact, trading shouldn't be entertaining, but no problem. But yeah, I just do it for my own accountability, right? So I don't do stupid things. So what if I want to take this long, right? And I would say this. How much is a 2-to-1? Oh no, forget it. No. Yeah, probably it moves slower, so you can spot areas easier on the ES. Might be the case, but I think everyone is different, right? So you might like the ES. Yeah, no, I think trading is not a simple thing. It's a very psychological thing. Like getting to know yourself, getting to own your personality. Know what you're capable and what you're not. Um, all right, so ADQD is very negative. If I want to short, I will need some retracement on the ADQD. If I want to short around here, like 116. Yeah, let's see if we can get at least this one. Sorry. Control C, Control V. Let's see if we can get at least this one. So one positive thing that we can take off of the trading session, right? I like to see whatever I did right and whatever I did wrong in the trading session. So the direction that we were trading was the right one, right? So we never traded this thing long. Although the long might have worked sometime, but at the end we're having the direction to the downside. Okay. Now there are a couple of things that I'm spotting, right? We do have some divergence on the tick chart, and this is at 11 right here, right? Divergence on the tick chart. Very huge divergence on the tick. Just I need to see how much is diverging from the actual chart. 1052, 1052. Yeah, it's not much. It's just this. How much is this? 90 to 80. Now, I need an average of a 30 point, 30, 40 points on divergence for me to consider a good divergence. Now, this is the overnight low, which is a very sensitive point. All right, if we want to take this thing long, it has to be something like this. Just one contract, and what is a 2 to 1? All right. I don't know about the long. I just need. All right, so the dollar is not bad. The dollar is dropping, but it's not like in bad shape. Now it looks like overnight high and low are very, very important points today. All right, so I did have this one and I do have this one. The ideal is 130. It's very far though. We have no volatility. Bless. No, not at all. No, I will not recommend that. OTA classes are crazy expensive for what you get. You're gonna have someone that haven't endured the pain of learning how to trade and be profitable and make it in a way that and make it a way of living, right? That's what I'm saying. Like the one that is teaching how to trade is someone that is getting probably $5,000 per class, or I don't know, $10,000 to $15,000 a month, and is relaxed. He doesn't need to trade. He doesn't want to trade. He doesn't believe you can trade. No. No. If I were to start again, like I would need some sort of education, obviously, right? But it'll be more like mind-opening education. Like, all right, I will teach you candlesticks, right? And what an indicator does and does not. But then later on, the trader himself or herself needs to develop the system. Because I can teach you my system. But what if it doesn't work for your psychology? And what if it is not the right question? The right question is, what system works for my psychology? Or what type of mindset do I have? Do I need to change my way to think? Most likely. Yeah, I had to change mine. And sometimes I struggle. Sometimes I struggle with thoughts and stuff. That's why I'm writing down. I'm applying one technique called mapping, mental mapping, that was created by Jared Tendler. I got his book here. The mental game of trading. I did some coaching sessions with him. Yeah, just get some basic education and invest in your mental education. That's what I would say, and have realistic expectations. I think that was my worst nightmare, that I would think that I will have a completely erroneous perspective about this business. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is very challenging, especially psychologically and mentally. Not the market. The market is the market. Like the market is the market. Is getting to know yourself, is getting to control yourself, is getting to be effective when you need to apply like extreme measures like I did in last month. I traded real money for the first week and I lost $3,000. That's not me. That's not my average. So I completely stopped for 2 weeks. Completely. I was doing evaluations and stuff. It's just not real money, right? Today is real money. And I don't feel like I like yesterday. Physically, I mean physically, right? I need to get my body and mind in shape again. Yeah, trading in the zone is trading in the zone is a must, right? But Mark does not give you. He just gives you one strategy, which is the I'm gonna just say the story very short. Like you commit certain amount of money. Let's say you have a system, right? You commit certain amount of money, and then that money you account for it like it's lost already, like it doesn't exist. It's just committed for that purpose, which is make you, I won't say unemotional, but to make you a better trader mentally, right? So it doesn't matter if you lose or win with that money. It doesn't matter, right? But I don't know, like certain hacks. I don't know if hacks is the best way to call it, but certain things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis to modify your behavior slowly, I think they're necessary. And I found Jared's book is awesome. I've come with the clock thing, with the timer thing, and it works perfectly for me. You have to find whatever works for you. Mark Douglas has I think it's 4 videos of 1+ hour each on YouTube. It's amazing. Yeah. It looks like we're gonna have the 130. Let's see how it goes. All right, I think this is ready for the short. I need the dollar next 5 minutes, and I think we're going to be ready for the short. And where to? This level in the dollar, 101.780. 101.780. 101.780. All right, so this red line is an opposite zone that is being created. 1-to-1 high and close on target price. So my target has to be before that. Because if it gets to this level, I would think there are some buyers here. And then you have this one, no discussion. There are two options here. Either we cleared out this one and we take this level, or we will have to wait for the 130. If we cleared out this one, meaning like prices come to this level like around 105, 106, and then it bounces up, I will probably take this one. But this needs to be cleared out. Coming back. All right, so we're here. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one. Why one contract only? Why one contract only? There we go. All right, guys. 2 losers. That's it for me. One more trade. Tomorrow is another day. It is what it is. Like, this was not a bad trade. Everything was aligned. Tick chart was aligned. The dollar is the one that I would argue, but is in demand. So it's not bad. It is what it is. It's just a crappy trade for a crappy day to be trading. Very low volatility. And that's it. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Not much trades for me. Bye. No problem. Bye-bye.